We've got a perfect night for baseball on the show. It's the Oakland Athletics taking on the Baltimore Orioles. Boog Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton. Chris, one guy having a big year for this club, leading the team in home runs and runs batted in, Anthony Santander.
Yeah, Boog, he's one of the pillars of this lineup, and when you have a guy like that that's so consistent and so productive, you want to make sure you can do whatever you can to get him to the plate. Get him as many at-bats as you can in a ball game. If you do that, you got a really good chance of scoring a lot of runs.
That's a ball.
Next one in the dirt.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And that one missing low.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1.
Hey!
Swing and a pop-up. Sizes this one up. Puts it away for the out. 1 down. And the batter now, Ryan Noda. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Kicks and fires. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
At the plate, Zach Geloff. 2 outs. Chop to the left side, and he picks it up in foul territory. Kicks and deals. Bounced up the middle. Mateo slings to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back now at Oriole Park. Today's starting pitcher, Alex Wood. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, just a 3-pitch mix in his arsenal, which, it's not a lot for a starter. So always very important for him to have a good feel and command all 3. Sometimes you can make that 3 look like 4 if you add or subtract a little bit of velocity on one. But one thing about it, it can be easy to get too predictable out there on the mound. So hitters are aware of that. Mixing those 3 pitches in all counts is going to be a big key for him in this one.
Up the middle, Geloff whips it to first on the run. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. He was 1 for 4 back on Wednesday. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. And in one hops the wall. Now he'll turn for second, and he's in there. It's a first-inning double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game. But all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
1 down. Here's Adley Rutschman, the switch hitter batting right. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. And here it comes. Got it. And there are 2 outs.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Anthony Santander stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1-1.
The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. He sends one out the opposite way, and they grab the lead. It's 2-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
Now the left fielder, Colton Cowser. And there's a foul ball. And a pitch. And now it's even up. And another ball. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. And it's 2-zip. Major League. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. And here is J.D. Davis. Here comes the pitch. That one's upstairs, ball one. And it's 1-0.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Just missed.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Tosses across to first, and a quick out, number one. So here's Brown at the plate. Urban, a 6'4" lefty. He features a four-seam fastball, a sinker, a curve, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent and maybe a little generous on the edges.
Yeah, but give a little bit on the edges, like you said, but from what I've seen, he usually does that when a pitcher is just commanding those parts of the strike zone, and essentially they've earned it. The umpire rolls with him.
He's got it, and there's two away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Tyler Soderstrom at the plate now. That's ball one. The Athletics trailing by 2 here at the top of the second. On the ground to the left. Throws to first in time. Oakland goes quietly. And the bottom of the second. And into the box for Baltimore. Cedric Mullins. The line of the pitch. Missing inside. Ball one.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
This one high in the air to left center. Andujar on his way over. Nice grab on the run. And there's one away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He's saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Jordan Westburg in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Next offering way upstairs. In the air, right field. Hauls it in for the out.
Batting in.
2 outs, bases empty. Ryan O'Hearn getting ready to hit. Big swing and a miss.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
That one missed.
1-1.
Why to kick the pitch. And that one fouled off. The wind and the pitch. Got it by him for the K. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. And we're back. Here's Miguel Andujar.
The left number 22.
The pitch.
Miguel Andujar.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Here comes the 0-1. On the ground to third, and he grabs it foul. And now the lefty. Foul ball, still 0-2. The pitch. Out to short. Henderson. To first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Aledmus Diaz now. Late with the swing there.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
And that one wrapped foul. The A's down by a pair. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. The wind of the pitch. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
The pitch. Foul ball. And a pitch. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 2 down, nobody on. Bounce to the left side. Now the throw to first on the run. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing there for the A's. As we go to the last of the third. And into the box for Baltimore, Jorge Mateo. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And nice work to hold him to a single. Got it back in fast. So the batting order turns over. Now it's going to be Gunnar Henderson.
Every now and then.
Rudder takes off. And a foul ball. Runner on the go again. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And now Ryan Mountcastle. No outs. Runners at first and second. Not close with that one. And 1-1.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And he deals. This one grounded to Davis. Off balance feed. There's one. On to first in time. Double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
And now Adley Rutschman. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Hit hard. That gets through. In comes the run from third. And they're up by 3.
Waste no time there. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Anthony Santander at the plate. He swings and fouls one off. At the belt and fires. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 3-0. Back here in Baltimore, here's the center fielder, Esteury Ruiz. Urban back to work. And ball 1. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore? Well struck right field. And it one-hops the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double. And you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. So man aboard. Ryan Noda digs in now. First pitch misses.
Count 1-0.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. That's in for a strike. Uh-oh. Throw goes to second. And a pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and Harvey Order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The 2-2. Just missed.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know, his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Ball 1, no strike.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. That one misses. That's 5 straight. Fought off foul.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
And that one is lifted in the air. That's a base hit. Run scores. Runner stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody out. Now it's J.D. Davis. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Mountcastle toss to second. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killer.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Now it's the right fielder, Seth Brown. And that's in for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
Checks his swing. Appeal down to third. And he won around. Not an easy call there, but that. Bottom of the 4th. And into the box for Baltimore, Colton Cowser. And the pitch. Fouled off left side. The 0-1. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss, and a changeup in the dirt. In time, and the drop third strike leads to the first out.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. On the ground, right side, Geloff gets it to first, and they get Mullins for the out. And now it's going to be Jordan Westburg. He's 0 for 1. On the ground to short, Allen throws across the diamond, and that'll do it. Orioles held in check. Back now at Oriole Park. We go to the top of the 5th, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Tyler Soderstrom. Looked like it was a little bit up. Soderstrom goes 6'1", 22 years old. And he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That just misses. 2-2.
It's a good take.
The pitch. Looking. And that's the first out.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone. And as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Andujar batting for the second time, and that's strike one. The Orioles up by a run, and we're at the top of the fifth. The 0-2. He goes down looking. Aledmys Diaz now. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
1-0.
And it's through for a hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Everything came together for him. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Looked to me like he got on the side of the ball a little too much right there. Maybe a little too casual as well with the throwing motion. And when you don't stay on top of the ball and really get out front and finish with a good release point, it's very easy to lose control of it to either side.
And that one upstairs.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Diaz over at second. Allen at first. 2 out of the inning. To the right side. Into the outfield. Base hit. Coming home. He scores, and the A's tie it up. It's 3-all. So 2 down. Ryan Noda up next for the A's. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Two outs, couple of base runners at first and second. That misses the zone, and that's ball 2. This one smashed down the right field line. That's down. One hops off the wall. One runs in. Ruiz rounds third, headed for the plate, and he's out. Up, down, and that ends the inning. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Athletics 4 and the Orioles 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the DH, Ryan O'Hearn. That's ripped into the outfield. Brings it in. And there's 1 down. Jorge Mateo now.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
2 away now. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Gunnar Henderson. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
0-1's the count.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're
cut on and miss struck him out. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Coming Moving on for the Orioles, Cionel Perez. He's pitching on 2 days rest. This one chopped to the ground, but foul. Big swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
.99 mph to finish him off. Now it's J.D. Davis. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th.
Ball, that's out.
Next pitch off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it for the K. He swung over top of the curveball.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
2 outs. Swing and a miss. And
1
it's
ball,
1 and 2.
2 strikes.
And that one in the air, center field. Mullins under it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Offense held in check there. And we're back. Down to number 2 hitter, Ryan Mountcastle. Wood back to work. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. He powers that one out of here. 3rd home run of the season, and we have a tie ball game. It's 4-4. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Adley Rutschman, the next to hit for the Orioles. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Oh, just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Swing and a base hit.
That's back-to-back singles for him. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much.
Kyle Muller gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Next to hit, Anthony Santander. He was late there. Strike 1. And now the count is even. With the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the 6th. There's a swing and a miss.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And it's even up.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Tied at 4. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Outside corner, got him looking. He can't believe it.
No, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Oakland's bullpen has some movement. Luis Medina getting loose out there. Miller also getting ready. Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Hammered, and this one could be extra bases.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands. You
lifted in the air down the left side. Drops into the glove. Here comes the runner from third. He thought about tagging, but heads back to third. So up next, Jordan Westburg.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
And that one fouled off. With the go-ahead run at third, you're in game one of this three-game set. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Wouldn't chase that time.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
That one not close. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes, and that'll keep more runs. We go to the top of the 7th. Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Tyler Soderstrom. As the lefty gets to work. Ball 1 there.
Count 1-0.
Ground ball to the right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
In the air, out towards left center. Puts it away for the out. And it's a lead miss. Diaz. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is in for a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. Kicks and deals. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Kicks and fires. And down on strikes he goes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And 1, 2, 3 go the. Back now at Oriole Park. Set for the last half of the 7th. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. That misses the zone. And that's ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Next pitch, not close, up high. And another ball. And that's ball 4.
Take the base.
Now it's the second baseman, Jorge Mateo. 1 for 2. Swing and a ball popped up. Brings it in, and there's 1 down. So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Gunnar Henderson.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time. You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
The pitch. And that is cut on and missed. That's strike 2.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Got him. Now 2 away.
Just a great slider right there. And I think the key for pitchers and what hitters don't want to see is if a pitcher misses with that pitch, that he misses off the edge of the strike zone rather than in the middle of the strike zone. And right there, excellent execution, and it finished up in a perfect spot.
And here it comes. And a big swing and a miss.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
up
ball,
and in,
two
and the
strikes.
count is 1-2. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with 2 gone. And now the switch hitting catcher, Adley Rutschman. That one inside, ball 1. Lifted in the air, right field. Hauls it in to end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. We're at the top of the 8th, and now the shortstop, Nick Allen. And that's in the dirt. The shortstop takes the ball. And a good eye there.
3-0.
In there at the knees, and the count is 3-1. Here comes the pitch. Up the middle. Henderson over to first in time. First out in the top of the 8th. So the lineup flips over, and now the center fielder, Esteury Ruiz. The pitch. And there's a ball.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Next offered in there for a strike. And now 2-2. Got him looking for the strikeout. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. So digging in, Ryan Noda. That one missed.
Ball 1, no strike.
Swing and a miss. As he was out front that time. 2 down, nobody on. And downstairs. And a foul ball. Hayes looking to put the go-ahead run on base. And we're at the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss. And that is that. So no runs, no hits, no. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Mason Miller.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Popped up. On the move. He's got it. And there's 1 down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Cowser stands in here.
Count
Takes
1-0.
ball 1 low. Laced down the line. Could be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. The relay throw. And he's got no chance. He's out.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Now, Cedric Mullins. That clips the zone. Strike 1. Miller, 25 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick in 2021. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Late with the swing there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. All set for the start. Yennier Cano will take over here. And a pitch. Little chopper rolls foul. Fouled off. He was late. That one is absolutely belted. And it's off the wall. Around first, digging for two. Relay to second. He's in there.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
Davis in the box now. Takes strike one. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen.
Strike three. Got him swinging. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Typically, that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Got him swinging.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
Up and in, and it's 2-0.
No strike.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike. 2 down, go-ahead run in scoring position. Next pitch downstairs, and now 3-1. Miguel Andujar waiting for a turn at the plate. Righty delivers. Got him looking. Out number 3.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And into the box for Baltimore, Jordan Westburg. Miller back to work. And that one fouled off.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Way out front for strike two. Action in the pen down there. Scott Alexander, the southpaw, is throwing and getting that sinker dialed in. Jackson, the right-hander, also, and a swing and a miss. And now one away.
Well, there's no shorting up with 2 strikes right there. I mean, it looked to me like he had one thing on his mind, and that was trying to end this ball game. Now, it's kind of surprising since he was leading off this inning, but when you look at the long ball and how often it's relied upon in terms of scoring runs, being able to win ball games, I guess I'm not so surprised with the way he went after that with 2 strikes. Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job with the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
4-4 in the ninth. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1. On the ground to third. Davis with the throw to first. That's the third out, and we're headed on to extra innings. Here's the left fielder, Miguel Andujar. And the right-hander back to work. And that one's a little bit low. And it's 1-0. Extra innings certainly had a different feel starting in 2020 with a new rule placing a runner on second to begin the inning. And that forced teams to rethink their strategy in extra frames.
Yeah, much less margin for error. And Luke, to your dismay, not much sacrifice bunting. Teams usually try for the big inning.
Certainly not that much. And that one gets away at the plate. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third. That one a little bit high, and now 2-0. One away with a runner at third. Here in the top half of the 10th. Next offering is in for a strike. And this is inside. Tied at 4. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And the righty deals. Stays alive. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Unafraid to throw it right there. That's trusting your stuff. Just 1 out away from getting out of a huge jam.
Next up for the A's, Nick Allen. On the corner for a strike. And the 0-2. That's a little bit low.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Got it! Huge strikeout there. Now into the ball game on defense, Shea Langoliers. Back here in Baltimore, bottom of the inning, leading off Gunnar Henderson.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
Pitch is in the dirt, ball one. That one ripped, but foul. Man at second. High fly ball out to center field. He's under it. And out number one on the grab.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
And here's the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. Swings and misses. Strike one.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Ball one there.
1-1.
The winning run on second base. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Brown going back, and he brings it into the warning track. Runner tags and will move up to third.
Plenty of extra carry on that blow to right there. Almost got out of here thanks to the wind. It's whipping right now.
So next they hit for Baltimore, Adley Rutschman. And fouled off.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
1-1.
Swing and a miss.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. Now we go to the 11th. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Esteury Ruiz. And he deals. That clips the corner. The extra innings rule placing a runner. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Brian Baker. Tied at 4. And there's a ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3. Digging in for Oakland, Ryan Noda. First pitch swinging.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Got it, looking for the peg.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Yellow. Can't hold up, and that's a strike.
0-1.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, dude. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Yeah, that's a little bit high. And it's 1 and 2. Hit in the air, center field. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that's the... And we're back. And now the right fielder, Anthony Santander. The pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
And it's second. Gets a piece and stays alive. And another ball.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Hard liner. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. In comes the winning run, and the Orioles walk it off in the 11th.
You know, he had to feel the pressure. Winning run on second base. Found a way to make solid contact, and the winning run comes across to score. Everyone going crazy. Exciting finish to this game today.
One here today, and your final 5-4 as the Orioles win this one.
Play ball.